Welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It is your host with the most. So, a woman was arrested at the airport after getting caught smuggling $40,000 worth, and we're talking about US dollars, worth of cocaine in her shoes. Here's the thing. She was arrested in Atlanta after flying back from a trip to, you guessed it right, Jamaica. So the headline story, I'm taking it exactly from ABC News, and it was covered by NBC, MSNBC, all the major news networks in the US. So Jamaicans, please understand that we are now on the global scale with these big news entities covering us. And I did some research and looked up just Jamaicans caught in airports transporting cocaine, and lo and behold, I found so many pictures and so many stories. We have definitely become a nation of traffickers as well. So, a woman has been arrested after smuggling an estimated 40,000 US dollars worth of cocaine in 7 pairs of shoes upon her return to the United States from Jamaica. Them nah learn. The incident occurred on Sunday, May 2nd at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport when the 21-year-old woman from Georgia was pulled aside for further inspection by U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers after she arrived back in the United States from Jamaica. Upon closer inspection of her bags, 7 pairs of shoes were found to have a white powdery substance concealed in the shoe's bottom that field tested positive for cocaine, CBP said in a statement regarding the case. Authorities said that the amount of cocaine seized from the woman's shoes weighed approximately 3 pounds and had a street value of around or above 40,000 US dollars. I guess they're talking about when you break that cocaine, powder cocaine down to crack, you can probably double that 40,000 to 80,000 US dollars, so on and so forth. Smugglers go through great lengths to conceal drugs from our officers, says Paula Rivera, CBP Port Director for the area port of Atlanta. Narcotics interdiction remains a priority CBP enforcement mission, one that we take very seriously. Atlanta CBP officer turned the female suspect over to the Clayton County Police Department, where she will be waiting for state prosecution. The CBP conduct operations at ports of entry throughout the United States of America and regularly screen arriving international passengers and cargo for narcotics, weapons, and other restricted or prohibited products. On a typical day, get this, authorities seize an average of 3,677 pounds of drugs from people who are traveling all across the country, according to CBP reports. These people not learning. In a year like 2021, where there are cameras everywhere, where technology is so advanced that they have stuff that scans right through your physical body. They have stuff that scans through your bags. They have stuff that pick up that you might have ingested some type of drug at some point before you got on that flight. And people are still willing to take the chance. I don't know, but I think that the rewards that are paid out are so great that people are willing to take the risk. Because if you get away with it, that's about $40,000 in powdered cocaine. And like I said, if you break it down, baking soda, don't ask me, I don't know, mix it the right way, bag it, sell it on a corner, you can double that 40,000 and make about $80,000 to $90,000 from, or even more. I'm willing to tell you that you can probably even triple it. So for one trip, and you bank about $40,000, $80,000, $100,000, I guess it's worth it. Not for me. I prefer to stay with my 9 to 5 and not be paranoid, living my life looking over my shoulder. Stick-up kids are coming to get me. Other drug dealers are out to get me. Or the law and prison time is out to get me. But some people never learn. And this is a ever-revolving door. As one goes in, one comes out, and another goes in, and another comes out. Kingston, Jamaica. Jamaica has raised their voices in collective prayers for the hospitalized former Superintendent of Police, Renito Adams. Adams was admitted to the hospital yesterday. Now, this is a report that I am taking from JamaicaObserver.com. So, Adams, we're talking about top police officer Mr. Adams. Okay, Adams was admitted to the hospital yesterday after sustaining an injury at home. Now, of course, we're not talking about yesterday. So Adams, who left the police force in late 2009, had been described as the most fearless cop on the island of Jamaica, the most loved and the most respected among the populace, and the most feared by gunmen in his time. This was evident in the series of social media posts wishing him well after news broke that he was hospitalized yesterday. Many people declared that Jamaica could now declare the end of COVID, as the dreaded disease would be no match for the crime fighter. So they're basically saying that Mr. Adams is so strong that he could fight COVID and beat it, and there would be no more COVID on the island of Jamaica. Boy, we wish that would be true. For those of you who don't really know who Mr. Adams is, he's a very storied man. Let's put it like this. In his time, criminals, when they heard the name Adams is coming, they used to really pee-pee-doo-doo up and run. You understand? And now things have changed to where it seems like those in authority in his position have gone soft on criminals. Their hands have been tied, or it seems like many of them are even in cahoots with criminals, because it is the other way around, where citizens and officers are afraid of gunmen. When Mr. Adams was around, gunmen was afraid of him. You understand? And he actually said in an interview that this is how it is supposed to be. Tax-paying, law-abiding Jamaican citizens should not be walking around in their own country feeling like they're held hostage and they are afraid of criminals. The criminals are the ones who should be running and hiding like it was in his day. So the story behind his story is that he was at home, he was feeling ill. Many people are saying that he actually has COVID. It has been confirmed, I think, that he had COVID, but he had not known so, and he had not gone for any help. Now, when he was walking around the house, he got lightheaded, dizzy, shortness of breath, all the COVID symptoms, and he fell and hit his head, and then he was hospitalized after. Remember Michael Sharp, the esteemed journalist who recently passed away after taking his shot? I don't know if Mr. Adams took the shot, but I hope that he pulls through this as well. Another note before we end this video. Mr. Adams actually volunteered for the position that Major General Anthony Anderson is in today in Jamaica. And Mr. Adams said he is retired, his money is safe, he is not doing this for money, but for the love of his country, and he would run that office, take command for at least a year. He was begging, give me 1 year, and I will do it without pay, and I will turn this country around as far as murderous crimes are concerned. Of course, the great Andrew Holness said, nah, that's not in the picture. Come on over from the JDF to the JCF, my friend. And he placed Mr. General Anthony Anderson in that position. And that's the end of that. Many people were hoping that Adams would have been the man selected for that job, but he was not. Anyhow, we wish him all the best, and we are hoping that he makes a full recovery. And I'll catch you in the next video. It's SouFLoTV. Hit that subscribe button and hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified every time a video goes live on SouFLoTV. I'm out. Peace.